The fall of Jerusalem sends a shockwave through Europe. It is said that upon hearing the news, Pope Urban III died of grief. His successor, Gregory VIII, demands that the kings of Europe put their differences aside and unite for a new crusade. The remnants of the European army taking refuge in Tyre are on the verge of surrendering to Saladin. Europeans march out from Belvoir Castle and begin raiding Saladin's caravan routes to distract him from Tyre.
Saladin has taken the bait and is moving on the strategically important Belvoir Castle in the hinterlands. The garrison cannot hold out indefinitely, but must hold off the attackers long enough for Tyre to rebuild its fortifications.
After the setback at Belvoir, Saladin sets out on the long march to Tyre.
The few who have survived Saladin's campaign are taking refuge and are provisioning at Tyre. Saladin is still a good distance away, but is not without influence in the region, so expect trouble.
Whilst King Philip of France and King Richard of England deal with complications at home, Emperor Frederick of Germany finishes his march through Asia Minor and begins his crusade by laying siege to and capturing Konya.
The German army has suffered severely from hunger on its way through Asia Minor. Hold Konya so the troops may rest and provision themselves.
After the victory at Konya, Frederick marches towards the town of Seleucia, but drowns in the Kalykadnas River before reaching his destination. Meanwhile, Richard the Lionheart lands in Cyprus to find his fiancée has been refused access to dry land by the arrogant Greek ruler. Richard, who in the past has gone to war over smaller issues than this, flies into an impulsive rage and invades immediately.
Isaac Comnenus, the independent ruler of the island, is disliked by the people of Cyprus and has fled to take up position nearby, presumably awaiting reinforcements. Fortify the city of Limassol and prepare for his return.
Isaac pleads with Richard not to put him in iron chains, so Richard obliges by having a set of silver chains custom made for him. After a string of military victories against the Arabs, Richard receives word of a plot to usurp his power in England, so makes arrangements to visit his kingdom.
Saladin has taken advantage of Richard's disposition, and his troops have captured Jafar. Recapture the city and hold out against the Arab offensive.
Soon after the victory at Jafar, Richard the Lionheart falls ill. Saladin tries to win favor with Richard by sending him daily rations of fresh fruit and water. Before Richard sets sail for England, a peace treaty is finalized, which would bring peace to the region for 5 years.